It's been a minute since we've had an opportunity to roast some Trad-Thots. They were getting far too much traction during the election, and far too many people were giving them a disproportionate amount of attention. And as somebody who has took these hoes to task for far too long, you can go all the way back to the inception of my channel. Sydney Watson, Isabella Maria De Luca, the old Keiko, and now Ashley St. Clair. I have been relentless on this stuff because I don't care if these bitches are talking leftist talking points. I don't care if they're talking just straight old feminist, or hey, it's fine guys because they're fourth wave feminists this time around, okay? Like, it's totally different, okay? Just because they outright hate men, but then at the same time they want to protect the sanctity of women's spaces, we need to go ahead and grab our ankles harder for women to go ahead and dick us out of our own positions, okay? We just need to be better men for all of these women to go in here and ruin everything. I don't care if they're thumping Bibles or anything. Melanie Mack with her stupid takes on everything, and just because people want to rattle around in that old empty egg carton, I ain't gonna do it, okay? I don't care what you're talking about, because words are cheap, actions matter. And if you've got some hoes that are out here, you know, joining the double baby daddy club, like Ms. St. Clair out here, who's doing some wild stuff. Oh, no, but she worked for, didn't she work for the Babylon Bee or something like that? I don't know, like, I'm mixing up all of these hoes, but they're all cut from the same cloth, because the gynocentric social order, okay, women first, women pedestalized. Once you realize that all of these simps, all of these blue-pilled idiots that are out here, when it comes down to it, they never want to address the root issue of things. They'll go ahead and blame men until they're blue in the face. And I'm not out here saying that whenever a dude does something wrong that we don't hold him accountable. Absolutely, that should definitely be the case, okay? But whenever they start to get real close to the root cause of this stuff, never holding women accountable for their atrocious actions, they always seem to find interesting ways to just veer off to the side of the road. It's amazing how many simps are out here. It's amazing how they will take a bullet for some box that they're never going to get. So let's take a look at this. Ashley St. Clair sues Elon Musk for sole legal custody of their son. Yo, hold up for a second. Like, they have a son? Okay, like, I just thought that she was some late 20s something, early 30s something on Twitter, just running her mouth. They have a kid? That's interesting. Somebody who just constantly, you know, thumping all of the conservative approved talking points about family values, traditional nuclear family, and she's out here catching loads from the richest man on earth? Interesting. In her petition, St. Clair says Musk only met the child 3 times, with the last visit in November of 2024. Well, he's been kind of busy, I would say, but I would also imagine that he didn't miss any of those payments for that penthouse in New York City that you and the kid are staying in on his dime. I would imagine that's not the case. But St. Clair is suing Elon Musk for sole legal custody of their infant son. St. Clair filed the petition for custody at the New York Supreme Court on February 21st, the Friday, okay? In the petition, St. Clair said New York is the home state of the child who goes by RSC, okay? Yeah, I don't really care, bro. The author, 26. Oh, she's only 26, huh? She's on her second baby daddy, huh? The petition that Musk is the father of the boy, who was born September 2024. The exact date has been redacted in the filing. Yeah, I don't really care, bro. She claims that Musk was not present at the birth of the child and has only met him 3 times and has no involvement in his care and upbringing. Okay, cool. So she wants sole legal custody, right? So she doesn't want, you know, any of his billions of dollars, doesn't want any of his help, you know. She can go ahead and she can raise this kid better because he's not involved, right? In the petition, she said that she and Musk began a romantic relationship in on or about May 2023, and they had the two had intercourse on January 2024 at the time at which RSC was conceived. Interesting. So you guys had 2 bang out sessions and you made sure that you didn't let a drop of that go to waste. Interesting that you would reveal your motives so clearly. St. Clair says a Musk acknowledged parentage of the child in various written correspondence, including a text message exchange after the kid's birth. St. Clair says she sent Musk a photo of her and the newborn shortly after his birth, to which Musk responded, "I look forward to seeing you and him this weekend." She included a screenshot of the alleged exchange in her petition. Okay, like, so far so good. When discussing safety concerns, she claims Musk said, if I make a mistake on security, the kid will never know his father, which she says is another acknowledgement of parentage. Well, yeah, and it's also, hey, we need to kind of keep this on the DL because this starts getting blasted around out there, and yeah, that the media has an axe to grind with me, so, if we could just keep this on the low. But then all of a sudden, oh yeah, no, I need billions of dollars, pay me. St. Clair says Musk eventually met his son September 21st, 2024, and the two spent 2 hours with them. Okay, cool. So if they fucked in January, right, and the kid was born in September, yeah, we're gonna see him this weekend. Was that that was the correspondence. I look forward to seeing you and him this weekend. That doesn't really give that much of a gap, unless of course they were together on New Year's Eve. It was perfect conception right there, and she was pumping out that future Rubik's Cube solver directly on the due date. Some dates aren't really matching up for the narrative that you're trying to push, that he's an absentee father. Just saying. But yeah, the screenshots here, I think it's very important. Okay, I get credible, threats every day. I'm number 2 after Trump for, that type of stuff. Yeah, wake up. This is not the time for the sentiment at the expense of safety. If I make a mistake on security, Randy, Rich, set for life, will never know his father. That's why his father's spot on the birth certificate is blank right now, E, and that's why he has my last name. Interesting. Oh, okay, cool. He doesn't want to acknowledge parentage, but I left it blank that's on there, and now you're suing for sole custody because you didn't want to put down that's interesting. Okay, necessary for now. Only the paranoid survive. I understand. Apologies if Eva's text upset you. What's this? Okay. There have been incredible discretion used here and will continue to do so. The threat level will reach insane levels until the election is decided. Very much so. I was there. You were there. Y'all remember November. Shit was a bit nutty. Loose lips sink ships. All of that seems, honestly, very reasonable, okay? And obviously, there's more to that because, verifying, there's shit still going on in the DMs. Yeah, a week before that meeting. Oh, okay. Talking about, she said the last time Musk saw the kid was on November 30th, 2024, only for 30 minutes. He's a busy guy, okay? The fact that he's that involved with this 8th, 9th baby daddy, or baby mama, rather. He's the baby daddy of, eight or 9 different hoes, so be thankful you get that much. Week before that meeting, she claims that Musk texted her, I want to knock you up again. Yo, this is a real dog out here. On November 2024, 3 months later, she claims Musk texted her again. Well, we do have a legion of kids to make. Oh, okay, cool. So I guess that's autistic sweet talk. Is that what we're doing out here? But there's apparently more to this communication because Elon Musk hits back as he shares a baby mama Ashley St. Clair's pregnancy plot messages. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, cool. So it's not just him who's talking about going in there and shooting up the club. Oh, interesting. Elon Musk has hit back at the latest baby mama after a new text message claims to expose a pregnancy plot against the billionaire first buddy. Ashley St. Clair, 26, has been accused of plotting a baby trap Musk with rocket babies after she filed a petition demanding full custody of their son. Within the filing, a series of text messages exposing Musk's private messages, including one which he told St. Clair, I want to knock you up again. She's like, why are you... Okay. St. Clair stunned MAGA world last week when she revealed she's secretly given birth to Musk's 13th kid 5 months ago. Okay, I was off. I was like... Okay, or maybe it's 8 or 9 chicks and 13 kids. At this point, I don't really care, man. He's looking after all these kids except for the ones that are raised by nutbags and then just wanting to undergo the knife and then just hop on Threads or Blue Sky, wherever the hell they're at, and then just say that their dad's awful. And he's like, okay, cool, I'm just going to go ahead and cut you off then and do to you what you did with your genitalia. So, happy life and best of luck to you. Musk has now amplified claims from fellow MAGA influencer Isabella Moody, who shared a series of messages purportedly between she and St. Clair in which Musk's new baby mama appears to discuss seducing the billionaire. Oh yeah, Isabella Moody. That's what I was thinking. It's like, I've seen her before and she's reasonably based on a lot of things in comparison to a lot of these hoes that are out here because, Isabella's actually married and has a kid and does have her head relatively screwed on compared to a lot of these other hoes. It's kind of crazy, right? Because the best way that I can go ahead and assess the validity and the quality of the commentary you're likely to see out of these hoes is just go back and see. Go back a couple of years when Andrew Tate was really popping. Which ones were critical of Tate? Oh, he's just out there. He's promoting degeneracy. He's just going out there, just really taking advantage of women. And which ones are coming out as the hoes? Well, big shock, huh? Very crazy how Isabella Moody lines up compared to your Cake Thought. I'm pretty sure, yeah, DeLuca, that's her name. I don't know, man. I have all of these chicks like put on mute because I just can't see them flood my feed because it bugs me to hell and back. And Ashley St. Clair, she was one of the early ones to get muted, so this is why I didn't see this story pop until everybody started to talk about it. And it's like, oh, you're all missing the central theme on this one. Okay, you don't check any of this stuff, okay? And somebody that we're going to be bringing up here very shortly, okay? You were doing a show with one of the chief offenders, okay? One of the born-again conservathots who, made their name being an Australian feminist, who I called out as a clout chaser way back in the cut and got ratioed for it, but who ends up getting vindicated? Alright, anyways. But I wasn't going to post these, but now that Ashley St. Clair has leaked her private signal messages with Elon Musk, after lying and saying she wanted privacy, here's more evidence Ashley planned to baby trap Elon, Moody wrote. She sent me these text messages in May of 2023 when she first met Elon and started sleeping with him. Oh, no. She said that they only banged starting at the beginning of 2024, which is, okay, no homo, but I couldn't imagine like Elon Musk's doing anything other than, just crawling on top, banging it out a couple of times, and then just, throwing his t-shirt back on. He's like, I got to go, we have to occupy Mars. Like, I just never, for a guy who has, 13 different kids out there, I don't ever want to think about the conception process with somebody who is, on the spectrum. That shit sounds weird. But he's out here, and just dropping it in hoes who do this. Oh, look at me. I miss conservative values. I miss traditional. I just want to be a stay-at-home mom. Well, now you can be if you're successful with your civil suits. Well, let's take a look at some of these messages. Okay, Elon followed me. I need his rocket babies, lol. Oh my god, no way. That's so awesome. He's 10,000% saw my moon landing tweet. Oh my god. Clout chaser. The whole way. Look, I'll take a 1 for the team. Seduce Elon, getting a rocket to see what's up. Oh yes, you must, for the sake of society, I would imagine. Yeah. I need a caption to seduce Elon. Musk, thinking about the dangers of AI. Yeah, like Isabella's pretty stand up when it comes to this stuff, so I would imagine that is, yeah. It looks like that's the beginning of that conversation right there, so if that's the first thing that she jumps to, I mean, are we really shocked here? I don't think so. Moody added, she doesn't care about privacy. She planned to seduce him by her own admission, and now she's leaking his text. Because, as Laura Loomer said below, we need to condemn promiscuous gold diggers. I agree, big head. We do need to do that. Ashley St. Clair is using her 5-month-old baby to leverage an emotional blackmail to try and control Elon Musk. I hope he doesn't give her an inch. Well, he probably gave her like 5 a few different times apparently. As part of the exhibits in the court filing of the paternity petition, conservative firebrand St. Clair shared a picture of Musk holding his son, who was born in September. Alleged text messages after the child's births were also added to the suit, which include one from the day that the baby was born. And yeah, there you go. Now you got all of the kids that are out there, I guess. It's like, I don't really care, man. And there you go. You got a picture of the kid out there, and he's like, oh, well, look forward to seeing you and him this weekend, falling asleep. How's the recovery? Yeah, okay, cool. So you got the rest of that stuff. So yeah, all of this stuff kicked off, yeah, on the 14th, okay, Valentine's Day evening, saying 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. Why would you say that? Why would you immediately hop to that stuff? Oh, because you have attentions. Then you filed the lawsuit a week later, and now everybody's just dragging up receipts, including the quartering, who will, strike while the iron's hot, okay? Never once did he want to do any background checks on Sydney Watson, does he still do a show with her, or has she burnt that bridge as well? Chances are, she's out there still trying to milk the whole, I was a victim of Jack Murphy. Nobody cares at this point in time. But I wonder if she wants to be held to this standard that she tweeted out in July of 2020, if women get to have the right to an abortion, men should have an option not to pay child support. Exactly, huh? Do you want to, just because you didn't want to partake in what you thought was a golden ticket opportunity, does that necessarily mean if you want to go ahead and sue for sole custody, does Elon have a right to go ahead and say, well, good luck to you. Okay, if the kid needs something in the future and he or she wants to be a part of my life, well, it is a son. So yeah, he wants to be a part of my life going forward. Well, we'll go ahead and take that as it goes. But as for you, sweetheart, hope that Twitter monetization pays out well for you. And of course, because, in traditional Trad-Thot circumstances, they've made the podcast tour. They've gone on all of the talk shows and they've said all of the shit that they can go ahead and have used back against them. And well, this one on Timcast from March of 2023 is, well, certainly poignant.
That Gen Z really doesn't have traditional dating periods. Yeah. You're just kind of hooking
There's
up.
No definition to anything.
Hey, we maybe should go back to like traditional dating. My girlfriend's a Democrat. I'm like, well, get out.
How does that happen?
I don't know. And that's what I said. I said, there is a fundamental difference in the values of Democrats and Republicans. That's not going to work. I mean, what happens if she gets pregnant?
Yeah.
No one wants to commit or be in a traditional like dating.
Right.
It's these weird talking stages, and their talking stages mean like the hookup phase. Why do we have so many people making choices that really are against our biological nature? I feel like this is a majority.
Right, I can just go ahead and, just highlight and say all the different buzzwords like biological nature. Oh, that means that she really knows what she's talking about. Oh, the dating phases and, traditional dating is really screwed up. Yeah, because that's your counterpart right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's your modern woman. But hey, she wears an American flag shirt every once in a while. She says that she likes Trump. She's been to a few Turning Point USA events.
Majority of the Gen Z girls and the whatever they're calling that other generation, they really fell prey to this hookup culture. They're understanding that it's not making them happy. If you're a young man looking for a more traditional relationship,
go to church.
Yeah, I just feel like they have to live. You have to walk the walk, and you can't be calling for traditional lifestyles if you yourself are involved in hookup culture and things like that. So.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, that's real bad. Oh shit. No, but just go to church though, and you can just pray away all of those dicks, and you'll have some faithful beta just waiting in a pew to just go ahead and pick you up. And don't worry, okay? He won't be referred to as the stepdad. He'll be the dad that steps up for Elon Musk's kid.
Social media contributes to the problem of people always thinking there's something else out there. Well, I could do better. I think it's more important to be have shared values rather than interests. I think interests are temporary and can be switched out and changed.
Like I really like rockets and stuff. Rockets are cool, right? Like I want to go to space and stuff. And what's that in your pocket? Is that a rocket?
Want to promote family values and tell everyone to have families, and that's your purpose, but it's also very hard for people to do that now. So
there are a bunch of people trying to take your kid away from you as well.
Yeah, exactly. You have people who can't raise families the way that we're supposed to. They are really trying to take our children from us.
Oh fuck! Wow! That's that's tough. That's tough out there. But hey, I mean, guys, we have to see the other side of this, right? Because if Ashley St. Clair didn't have a public meltdown about it, we probably wouldn't have even known about her child with Elon Musk. So how many women had Elon had a child with who stayed quiet about it? Nobody knows. Exactly. Nobody would possibly know who could get pregnant, have a kid, and then just, keep it out there on the side. And nobody could possibly ever, put two and two together, just whenever they're publicly linked or, certain things come out. But hey, when somebody has an understanding behind the scenes, they don't need to go public until that well starts to run dry, and then all of a sudden we start hearing about certain types of messes in beds. And no, we ain't talking about an accident with a diaper. So this is a hilarious situation, and once again, just another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that just because they say all the right things, it doesn't much matter. Don't listen to what a woman has to say, watch what she does. And that's going to be very important moving forward, because as the culture shifts, as we start to see that pendulum swing back the other way, and every other platitude that I fucking despise, you're going to see a bunch of grifters pop up and then also get exposed at the same time. So it's a wonderful, wonderful time to be alive. And that's even better if you got your certain lenses on, because you can see through all of the bullshit in real time, and grab a bucket of popcorn and just watch this shit go down. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.